you know? Don't you know?
Hey everybody, welcome back to the stream. This is gonna be a short stream because I'm trying out some new OBS settings for the microphone, so I want to see how it sounds. This is a game I picked, Sisyphus Reborn. From the thumbnail, looks kind of spooky, but it doesn't say horror in the tags. It's expected to be about half an hour, so let's jump right into it. Looks like it changed my screen resolution. I'm not sure how happy OBS is about that, but I guess it's okay on OBS. It's a little bit cropped. For me, this is the bottom corner of the screen on my main display, but it looks like on the stream it's gonna look a little bit away from the corner, but that's okay. Doesn't look like there's any options anyway to change it, so. Nothing existed, and then everything existed. I can never know how it really began. I found myself in a cave. Eventually, I began to sense a faint light at the far end of the cave. This alone gave me reason to go forward, the unshakable hope for escape, of freedom. Is that me? Is this a keyboard game or... No. Left click, move, interact, right click, examine, click to close message. Press the skip key for save, load, quit menu. Am I floating? Can I fly? No, I'm just climbing over this little hill thing, I guess. I can't fly, as far as I know. I can't fit through the gap, and somehow the cave is so narrow that I can't move sideways at all. Well, that's unfortunate, because there doesn't seem to be that much to do here. Oh, maybe these rocks. These rocks look quite heavy. I don't want to carry one around with me unless I really need to. A pile of large rocks. It looks like part of the cave formations must have collapsed a long time ago, as the rocks have become smooth and round. There's one rock here in particular, but I can't interact with it. Cave wall. I don't see any possible way out in this direction. The wall of the cave is solid and surprisingly smooth. A dampness permeates the air, making the walls glisten slightly. Stalactite. This cave is full of stalactites. Some form of liquid seems to be dripping from the roof. Same thing whether I left click or right click. Stalagmite. I'm not sure what is creating these formations. They are smooth, damp, and slightly shiny. The cave is full of stalagmites. This one has almost joined to the stalactite above it. I need to find a way to get through. Looking closer, the stalactite has a small crack in it. I might be able to break it off. It's still too strong to break by my bare hands, so I guess this is where we get the rock. This rock should be solid enough to break the cracked stalactite. Select items and top left to use, right click to cancel. Okay. This so this is supposed to be philosophical, and I'm wondering if this is supposed to be a reference to Plato's Cave, which is about shadows on the wall, which hasn't really come up yet, so maybe it's just a coincidence and it's not really related. The stalactite is surprisingly light. I'll take it with me. Gameropolis says hi. Hey Gameropolis, how's it going? How are you doing? Let's see. There's a faint light glowing up ahead. Water. Oop. I missed what he said. The water is cool and seems to glow slightly in the gloom. Finally I came. I don't feel at all thirsty though, or hungry for that matter. You're fine? Yeah, I'm glad you're here, Gameropolis. The hole is too small for me to fit through. It looks like the only way through. Wait, I didn't see what it says. Perhaps I can break away some of the rock. There's a small hole in the cave. It looks like the flow of the water has gradually worn away the rock. Stick this in, I guess. Let's see if I can break some of this weakened rock. After some time, pieces of the cave wall fall away and a flood of white lights fills the cave. It is so bright that the outside world is barely discernible. Wow, that is very bright. Can I go through? The outside world, it is so bright I can't see anything at all. The hole is now large enough to fit through. A vast desert sprawls out beyond the limits of sight. The air is so saturated with heat that the entire landscape appears to be shifting. Interesting indie game. Yeah. I just started, so I don't know much about it yet. This grass feels quite tough. I suppose it would need to withstand the extreme heat. A small patch of grass that only seems to grow near the cave. Strange looking trees. They are solid and seem almost petrified. I can't tell if they are living or dead. I'll include this game on the list. Okay, sounds good. It's not a retro game though. I think you usually play older games, right? I think this is a modern game, but I mean, yeah, feel free to play it. There's the sun. Can I just walk off the screen? Yeah, I can. Oh, there's another person. A hole in the ground. That explains the piles of sand. I mean, the piles of sand explain the holes. There's nothing in there except sand. Sand isn't as solid as it looks. Trying to climb it would just pull it down. A big pile of sand. It retains its shape more than I would expect it to. Who are you? I am me. That doesn't help me at all. Can't you be more specific? I am me. Very well. I see this is going nowhere. Reihitsu konnichiwa. Where? Where are we? We are here. I can actually, maybe I can actually translate this to Japanese because he's actually saying simple things. Watashi wa doko desu. Watashi wa doko desu, yeah? But tachi wa koko desu is what they're saying. What? Nani? But what is this place? This is a place where we dig. Okay, I don't have to say dig in Japanese, so I can't translate that. Why? Nande? Why do you dig? We dig to live. I don't know how to say to live in Japanese either. I'm leaving. Dicky mess. Sand isn't solid. More petrified trees. There doesn't seem to be much life in this place at all. To read Japanese is a few more easy, yeah. The sand is as solid as it looks. Trying to climb down. No, it's the same thing as before. Oh, this guy. Help. Daisuke. I can't get a straight answer out of that person over there. I don't know how to say that in Japanese. Can you tell me what is going on here? I cannot help you. You will need to ask someone else. Please, onegai. Please, I just need to know where I am. What is this place? I can help you. You will need to ask someone else. Anything. You don't seem to say anything else. Are you able to say anything else at all? I cannot help you. You will need to ask someone else. Dang. I've had enough. Guess we'll keep walking. Oh, rocks maybe now. Maybe we're making progress? These stones are quite flat. I don't want to carry one though. There are no stalactites to smash out here. Large pile of rocks. They look like they've been placed there intentionally. Where? Where am I? You are here. Oh god, where is here? Here is where you are. What? What are you doing? We are digging. Why? Why are you digging? You dig to make mountains. Why do you make mountains? We make mountains to fill in holes. Wow. I'm leaving. A hole is being dug in the sand. I suppose this is how all of those piles of sands came to be. Saying this last time. Another pile of sand. Apart from the dead trees, they seem to be the only feature in this landscape. Oh, a deep hole. That hole looks particularly deep. This hole goes a very long way down. It almost looks like there's something down there. No, maybe not. Okay, I think I gotta remember this hole and maybe come back to it. Same thing as before. More petrified trees. I wonder if these trees were ever alive. I don't suppose you can tell me anything about this place. I can tell you about digging. Very well, please tell me about digging. We dig to live. Why live? We live to dig. I see. Is there anyone who might know about something besides digging? Digging is all we know. You may try asking the pyramid. A pyramid? You mean that mound of sand behind you? No, there's a shining pyramid out in the desert. I've asked it questions and always received the same answers. This is the weirdest Super Mario World level. It's like, this is one of those star levels, right? I do understand the answers, but it makes me feel calm. I suppose I will seek out this shining pyramid then. How do I find it? Travel through the desert and walk over the hill with the lone tree. I'm leaving. How's it going, Nick Capricorn? The sentence is, oh yeah, it's the same thing as before. So I gotta find a shining pyramid over the hill with the lone tree. Is this what it means? The pyramid should be over the hill in this direction. I guess that's the pyramid. Bell. Tree. Another seemingly dead tree. Someone has hung some sort of tubes from it. This tree appears to have some type of bells attached to it, like a giant wind chime. This doodle ambience is very sinister. Yeah, the thumbnail also. If you guys, like, if you go look up what the thumbnail looks like for this game, it looks pretty spooky. Pyramid. The surface is quite rough to the touch. I can't find any markings on it. It sounds like bells are playing inside. So this is a pyramid. It appears to be made of dull glass. It is very reflective and almost painfully bright, yet completely opaque. I can't see anything inside it. Alright, let's ring some bells, I guess. A bell hanging from a tree. It appears to be made out of the same shiny opaque material as the pyramid. Same thing. So all four, I guess, say the same thing. So I don't know how we're supposed to know which order to bring the bells in. Maybe we'll look for some more clues somewhere else and come back here. There's nothing but empty desert in this direction as far as I can see. Alright. Can I go back? Yes, I can. Maybe I can ask the guy which bells to ring. Something. He says the same thing again. Okay, so I can't ask him new things. Maybe I can do something with the hole now? The hole looks particularly deep. The hole goes a very long way down. Yeah, it's the same thing again. What am I supposed to do? Dang. Can I take a rock? Doesn't want to carry one. I'm assuming these guys won't say anything new either. Where am I? You're here. Yeah. Same thing as before. Thanks, so... If there's nothing new, unless I'm supposed to go the other way. I don't think I tried going left instead of right. Anything in the grass? Go back into the cave? Oh, I can go back into the cave. Do I want to? I'm really backtracking here. I feel like this is not what you're supposed to do, but I don't know what else to do. Going all the way back to the beginning of the game. Can I grab another rock? Probably not. I don't need another rock. Alright. Well, with no clues and no interactable objects, it's not clear to me how you're supposed to figure out what order to ring the bells in. I'm wondering if I missed an object. Like, you know, I gotta do that pixel hunting. Pixel hunting stuff to see if I can find what object I might have missed or what clue I might have missed. So there's nothing out here in the sky. Shadows don't seem to do anything. If you have suggestions, by the way, Twitch chat, feel free to submit your suggestions. And I don't know if you guys, maybe some of you guys joined in a little late so you missed what I did earlier, so you can also, if you want me to redo something, like you say, look at the hole again or something like that, we can do that too. A hole being dug in the sand, I suppose this is how all those piles of sand came to be. Sand isn't as solid as it looks, trying to climb it or just pull it down. So most of the holes don't, he says like there's nothing in the hole basically, or it's not interesting, but then there's this one hole called the deep hole here, where he says there might be something down, but then he says maybe there isn't. This hole goes all the way down, it almost looks like there's something down there. No, maybe not. So then, you include my other host list? Well, thank you. Thank you, Gamer Alpha. I think I put you on all the hosts on my list too. I'll check after the stream. Let's see here. Trees don't do anything, as far as I can tell. I think now we're back here with the bells again. Oop. Wait, was there? Could I interact with the tree before I go to the pyramid? No, it looks like as soon as I step here, it auto warps me to the next screen. Okay, so here we are with the tree and the bells. The surface is quite rough to the touch. I cannot find any markings on it. It sounds like bells are playing inside. Instinctively, I feel like maybe if I could hear the bells, I should play what the same... Oh. Okay, yeah, I turned up the volume and I can hear the bells. Okay. There we go. Movement is heard inside the pyramid and a previously unseen entrance appears. I just had to turn up my volume way up so I could hear those bells. The inside of the pyramid seems to be quite dim. The walls must be very thick to keep out the harsh sunlight. Hopefully I can get some answers in here. Oh crap. I can exit. I can't actually click on him, but I guess if I walk towards him maybe he'll start a dialogue. Or maybe not. Who are you? I imagine you've asked that question of many here and receive no useful answers. I'm afraid I can offer no more than they. I am myself, and you are yourself. I am the one that lives in this pyramid who is conversing with you now. Anything more is meaningless. You seem different from the others. I was here before any of the others. Many of them came to me for questions before you. Why you? I was here before them. Did you create this place? No. How long have you been here? I was here before the others. But how long has it been? I was here before the others. This is all I can know. Why are you in here? What is this place? I imagine you've had meaningless circular conversations with the others here. I have experienced this over an eternity. I built this place to escape, knowing that only someone with a slightly intelligent mind would be able to play the patterns on the bell. Okay, where? I feel like I have memories of before this place, but I don't know what they are. Where is this place? How did you arrive here? I've been here for an eternity. My earliest memory is being here alone. But let me ask you, how are you able to communicate with me? I don't know, I just can. I know language. I know what a tree is, and what a rock is. I have memories of a life, but things here are wrong. I'm in the wrong place, I'm sure of it. What you think are memories may simply be instinct. No one taught either of us language, and yet here we are. Are your memories of this place? Wait, what? Are your memories of the— oh, no. No, of something else. But as if a dream of a dream. Is this the afterlife? It is not possible to know, and if it were, would that change anything? No, I suppose not. But I would have expected something more. Something more? I don't know what. Anything. I'm sure I don't belong here. I want to get out. There is no way out. I once considered such an action, but I have been here for an eternity and tried everything. I've traveled forever in every direction. The empty desert stretches out endlessly. The life we have here is the only life possible. But there is nothing here, no reason to exist. We have but one reason to exist, to dig. I don't understand. You dig holes and fill them in again. How is this a reason to exist? We have a choice, to dig or not to dig. We choose to dig. This choice gives us purpose. Really? If those are the only options, it doesn't seem like a choice at all. Do you really feel you had a choice to come and see me or not? Or that any of the others here have a choice? It is only on the surface a justification. Whether there are options is not relevant. Everyone here might have a path chosen for them in advance. The only difference is no one is aware of it. Perhaps there can only ever be one sequence of events. Games about free will. Twitch, any opinion? You guys want to agree or do you guys want to disagree with this guy? Because I don't have a choice in the matter. I'm just a vessel for you, the viewers. I'll give Twitch chat a little moment to catch up here. Music's pretty nice in this room. Alright, no choice, or no opinion, so I'm leaning towards disagree. Because I think that's going to be the more interesting option. I don't believe you. Are you saying you knew I would come here? I'm not claiming to be clairvoyant. All I'm saying is that once you had come here, this was the only possible path. Disagree? Well, you lucked out, Nick, because that's what I chose. I do not know my own path either, only that it is there. I accept things as they happen, as the only thing that could have happened. You said the only possibility here is to dig. What about this place, those bells you made? This is more than just digging. You must understand, I have been here for an eternity. I have built whole cities and watched them decay. Everything returns to sand eventually, and yet we remain. What game is this? What's it about? What's it about? Oh shit, wait, the dogs keep going. Given enough time, everything here decays except for ourselves. Any action repeated enough times eventually becomes pointless. We appear to have no end to our time, so all actions become meaningless. Those bells were not left as an example of what might be created. They are a reminder and a warning to avoid the burden of inevitable disappointment. There is no end to any of it. Nothing retains any meaning. Great actions ultimately end with failure every single time. The only success possible here comes from menial tasks. This is the only path to happiness, to live at all. The only way to avoid non-existence is to dig. And what of non-existence? I will take you there. I will show you. Dang, he's gonna show me non-existence. What's it about? I mean, so this is a philosophical game, so the question is like, what is it about? It can lead to pretty dangerous, long conversations. These are the ones that have chosen nothing. What happened to them? They come here and wait. After a while, they find it difficult to move. Later, they are unable to move at all. Eventually, they cannot communicate, and I believe they are no longer aware of anything at all. Such is the fate of those that choose nothing. I would not wish this on anyone. I suggest that you choose to dig. Why do they all group together like that? I do not know. I have seen it happen with many. They simply give up the will to continue living and come join a group like this to cease to be. Perhaps they feel a stronger purpose, treading a path that is laid before them by others. Perhaps this non-existence feels like it has meaning when chosen with many others. There are many groups like this scattered throughout the desert. How does it happen? How do they choose nothing? It is not as much a choice as a lack of action. Refrain from any action long enough and you will end up like them. So I either dig for eternity or face practical non-existence for eternity. I can't say I'm overjoyed with either option. What is out there in the desert? There is nothing more. Travel too far and the heat becomes so intense you cannot see. If you go too far, you may never come back. I will leave you now to consider and make your choice. I hope that you will choose to dig. If you do, come back and see me again. If not... Dang. This person does not respond in any way. Though they are moving, there does not appear to be any life in them. If I go too far, I may never come back. That seems scary. What do you guys think? Should we try the desert, or should we go back and talk to the guy and potentially start digging? Or should we just sit here forever? Become one of these guys? I think those are the options. Start digging? Start digging, huh? Alright. You're back. I presume this means you've chosen to dig. Is that really all there is to do here? It is the only choice we have. We either dig or we end up just like those brain-dead souls you just saw. Is there no way to escape from this place? Is everyone here really satisfied with this existence? There have been others like you. Many came to me hoping for answers. I could not help any of them. Fight the gods option. Some of them wandered off into the desert and were not seen since. Others chose nothing. Where did they go? Does this desert ever end? No. I have traveled in all directions for an eternity and found nothing. Eventually, I returned to where I had started and remained, as this was the one place I felt I belonged. The place you belonged. Is there a way to escape through the sand? How far down have you dug? I have dug as far as it is possible to dig. The bedrock below the sand is stronger than the rocks we use for our tools. To try and break it is futile. There is nowhere to go. I don't know if these are questions or if these are choices. Meaning, like, can I go through both of them, or am I picking one option and then I'm stuck with the option? So on the assumption, like, that I'm picking one and I can never choose again, I guess I'll choose dig, because that's the path apparently we're going with. Well then, I assume I want to dig. How do I even do this? I didn't wake up here holding a shovel. Everyone here has made their own. There are a few instinctual pieces of knowledge that even the least intelligent here possess. How to create a shovel, how to dig a hole, and how to fill it again. So are you saying that if I don't know how to make a shovel, I am the least intelligent being here? That is not what I mean, but it certainly makes you an anomaly here, more so than myself. I do not doubt your intelligence, but I question your sanity. Well, if digging holes and filling them in again for all eternity is considered sane here, I think I will happily call myself a madman. Very well. So, yes. How do I make a shovel? Ah, you have chosen to dig. Not yet. I just want to keep my options open and have as many choices as possible. Which is 2, apparently. A shovel is very simple to make. Simply take a branch of any tree, a flat rock, and tie them together with grass. Of course, trees, rock, and grass seem to be the only objects in this desert. When you dig, dig. That word doesn't even seem real anymore. Yes, I'll dig. I'll dig my way right out of this place. I would not recommend that. Others have tried. They get so far down and eventually give up, becoming frozen far down in the bedrock. There's really nothing down there. I'm going to try anyway. There must be a way out of here. Though I admire your spirit, I am also saddened by it. Paul, how's it going? I have been here forever and I have tried everything. I am speaking honestly when I say your only chance for happiness is to dig. That may be true, but I at least need to know this for myself. I have to try. Very well, I wish you luck. If we never meet again, I hope that you manage to find peace in this world. Farewell. Poking is like this inside joke. I think it was Polsh and Channel 3. He mistyped my name as Poking instead of Pookings, and now they call me Pokings. I'll snap a piece of the branch off. Polsh just had to jump in here to say, hey, how's it going, man? It's going pretty good. I'm playing this game is supposed to be a short game, and I'm playing it just because I'm trying out some new OBS settings to see how my mic sounds. So we need a tree, we need a rock. These must be the rocks collected by the diggers to make shovels. I'll take one with me. And I need some grass. Which was all the way back near the cave. Nice, man, this looks interesting. Yeah, it's a quote-unquote philosophical game. This grass seems almost petrified too. It's as if there is no life in this place at all. Now I have everything, I just need to make the shovel. I'll just combine these together. Now I suppose something. I missed what the dialogue was. Do you generally like point-and-click adventures? Yeah, I do. I was a big fan of like Monkey Island, for example, back in the day. I feel like if we want to have our best odds, oops, we want to dig the very deep hole, right? This one here. I think this is our best chance. Let's try this. I don't want to dig in that hole. I'll get trapped down there. Oh, he doesn't want to dig that one. So we'll just pick a random hole then. Have you played 5 Days a Stranger? I have not played that game. This is a point-and-click adventure game. Can I use this guy's hole? Or is it like his and he doesn't want me to touch it? To find my own place. A hole being dug in the sand. I suppose this is how all those piles of sand came to be. I think I accidentally clicked on the pile there. Actually, I wonder if I can like smack those guys with a shovel. The frozen guys. Or can I even go back there? Oh yeah, here we go. Oh. The end? What? You want to quit? No, I don't. What's going on? That was weird. Maybe, maybe I glitched the game. Maybe I'm not supposed to, like, maybe one of the endings is just standing there, and maybe I stood there long enough that I triggered that ending, but that's not what I meant to do. But it seems to let me keep playing, so we'll keep going. Let's just dig here, right outside the temple. This is all I'm going to do for eternity, unless I think of something else. Unless I think of something else. I got my shovel. Look, I made a shovel. Well done. Is that it? Would you like me to say anything else? No, I guess not. Nick says, yes, it's a point and click. It's the first in a series of 4 games. They're all free. Okay, I'll check them out. What now? Where should I dig? You are your own path. You are on your own path now. I cannot choose this for you. I would suggest finding a place of your own. A place of my own. Perhaps I will return to the cave I woke up in. Goodbye then. I'm sorry I could not be of more help. I do hope you find peace here. I can't believe it won't let me dig the super deep hole. That seemed like the obviously best place to dig if I want to get down to the bedrock. See if I can dig this existing hole too. Digging in this hole is going to get me nowhere. See, I'm helping this guy though. Oops, I'm digging the wrong way. Well, whatever. Dig up this tree. I missed it a little bit. Looks like I'm not supposed to do that either. Dig up the grass. Nope. Dig up some water. Perhaps the water is weak in the rock. I might as well try to dig here. Oh, this is what you're supposed to do? I was actually goofing around. I didn't expect. The cave floor weakened by the water breaks away with little effort. Progress is slow, but aided by the continual flow of water. Yeah, I didn't expect this to be the actual solution. I was just sort of goofing around here. I made a choice that felt real to me. Whether my hand was forced or guided by a higher power. Whether there were other choices possible or not. None of this mattered anymore. I had ventured on a path that was now mine. It was bound to me, and I to it. The path was my own, and nothing could change that. I would follow it to the end, and know that I had lived. Oh shit. I made it through, maybe? To a lower world? Sisyphus Reborn. Man, is this true ending? Or are there other endings that I haven't discovered yet? Albert Camus? Dang. Thank you for playing. Albert Camus is a philosopher, for anyone who doesn't know. You can look up his Wikipedia article. I don't know about the first guy, maybe that first guy was a philosopher too. Is that it? I'm clicking and nothing's happening. We'll escape. Escape doesn't do anything either. Alright. Oh, there's a bit more rebirth. Dang. Walk off the edge of the world. So that wasn't true, or it wasn't all the endings. It might have been true ending. Let's speedrun this and then just walk off the, walk into the desert. Because I assume that's what they mean by that achievement. This alone gave me reason to go forward, the unshakable hope for escape of freedom. Oops, I didn't mean to skip that. So you have to look at that to find a crack in the stalactite. And that makes the guy realize he can pick up the stone. Then you can use a stone to break open this stalactite. Then you can pick up the stalactite. Then you can poke the water thing to make the opening bigger. And I don't know if I need to actually talk to anyone, or if I can just walk to the pyramid. Oops, didn't mean to click on that tree. He doesn't want to wander off until he knows where to go, so I guess I have to talk to this guy to find out that there's a pyramid out here. So now I know about the pyramid. Assuming the song isn't random. Shall we agree this time, just for 100% completion? I suppose that makes sense. This world is so limited that it feels like every step of mine has been predetermined. Can you tell me where I will go from here? I'm not claiming to be clairvoyant. All I'm saying is that once you have come here, this was the only possible path. It is already ahead of you, even though it is unseen. I need to know my own path either, only that it is there. I accept things as they happen as the only thing that could have happened. And the only possible path is to dig. There's digging and there's nothing. The only way to avoid non-existence is to dig. And what if non-existence? I'll take you there, I'll show you. Alright, we're gonna try walking off the edge of the world. That's the other option now. Oh wow. It's the world's glitching pretty bad. Sand, sand, sand. I have to get out of here. I have to go back. Is this volcanoes or something? And just in case you guys are wondering, it's not compression issues, or maybe it is. I don't know what it looks like on Twitch, but it looks pretty messed up. Oh, there we go. I walked off the edge. Dig in the sand 12 times, achieving nothing but this achievement. Okay. So then there's the dig 12 times achievement apparently. I'm kind of curious actually. I want to see. Let me see. Can I? Where's my mouse cursor? I think I'm trying to. I want to see on the Twitch chat what this, or on the Twitch stream what that looks like. But my mouse cursor is being captured by the program, and I'm kind of too lazy to alt tab out of it. So I guess I'll just watch the VOD. I'm just assuming it's gonna look super messed up, like there were JPEG compression issues all over the place. Because that's what it looks like on my screen. It's just nothing, just for 100% completion. perhaps I won't dig. Maybe I would choose nothing after all. I don't know, I need more time to think. You literally have all the time in the world. If you choose to dig, come and speak to me again. Okay, so it's one of those but you must situations. I'm assuming I have to talk to him because I have to find out the recipe for the shovel. Now that I know the recipe, can I take the branch from this tree? No. I have to choose a different tree. I think it's kind of funny that I almost got the dig 12 times achievement by accident, just from, you know, goofing around, digging random stuff. So this spot seems as good as any. Was that 4 times? 6? We're at the halfway mark. Oops. I keep skipping because I keep not expecting him to say anything and I just want to click again. This is really all there is. I have to think of something else. I should go back to where it all started, to my cave. You want to dig forever? No, I do not want to dig forever. I need to find somewhere more meaningful to dig. And there we go, that's 100% completion. I am curious about what I thought was the real solution. I didn't think digging the water was the real solution. What I thought would be the real solution was to dig the smooth wall at the end. So I'm curious what would have happened if I had done that. I'm guessing he just gives some text explanation for why he doesn't think that's a good idea. Can't use a shovel the rocks. There's no way I can dig through that wall with a stone shovel. Okay. So that was it, guys. That's Sisyphus Reborn. We completed the game. Checked this box, and then we confirmed there are no more achievements as of this date. So there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna, if you guys are watching on YouTube or Mixer or whatever, that's in the stream. If you guys are watching on Twitch, I'm trying to find someone to raid here. Let's see. I'm gonna raid Raging Girl Gamer. She looks like she's playing. Oh wait, she just went offline. Never mind. Crap. I was about to say she looks like she's playing Call of Duty, but she just went offline. Okay, so maybe I'll raid Shaddy instead. He's doing a what's it called, Metroid / Zelda randomizer, which is a very interesting concept. I want to try that out one day myself, see how it goes. But yeah, so thanks for tuning in. Hope I catch you guys next time. And hopefully my microphone sounded okay on the stream. See you guys later.